Welcome to online classes, English Grammar, Prepositions Part 1. Prepositions are words used to show relation between persons, places and things. വ്യക്തികളും സ്ഥലങ്ങളും വസ്തുക്കളും തമ്മിലുള്ള റിലേഷൻ സൂചിപ്പിക്കുന്ന വാക്കുകളാണ് prepositions. Some frequently used prepositions: in, on, at, into, of, by, about, near, to, for, with, across, before, after, from, since, above, under, below, along, beside, besides, among, within, beneath, along, until, till, around, through, between, in front of, opposite to, etc. In means inside something, ഉള്ളിൽ, in the bag, in the shelf, in the room, etc. On means on top of something, മുകളിൽ, on the table, on the bench, on the wall, etc. At means at a specific spot, at the bus stop, at the shop, etc. In with reference to places. We use in with names of places, countries, cities, towns, villages, places with boundaries, etc. We use in when we talk about a place or an area. Places, countries, cities, towns, villages എന്നിവയുടെ കൂടെ in ഉപയോഗിക്കുന്നു. ഒരു സ്ഥലത്തിൻ്റെ കൂടെ in ഉപയോഗിക്കുന്നു. For example, in the world, in a country, in a state, in a city, in a town, in a village, in Japan, in India, in Kerala, in Palakkad, in the countryside, in the valley, in the forest, in the sea, in a river, in a lake, in a pond, in a pool, in water, in swimming pool, in the park, in the playground, in the house, in the hall, in the room, in the kitchen, in the corner, in the office, in the shopping center, in the shopping mall, in a box, in a car, in a taxi, in the evening, in the morning, etc. He lives in Palakkad. Do you live in this village? The children are playing in the playground. She lives in Gandhinagar. We stayed in Trivandrum for 5 days. He lived in London for 3 years. He works in Kollam. He works in a factory. He works in BSNL. I was in the bank when my friend came. The table is kept in a corner of the room. He is in Bangalore. They live in Manur. They were waiting in the bus stand. I met him in the railway station. He works in a shop. She is in the car. On with reference to places. We use on to refer to a place as a surface, not covered. കവർ ചെയ്യാത്ത സ്ഥലത്തിൻ്റെ കൂടെ on ഉപയോഗിക്കുന്നു. For example, on a street, on an island, on the wall, etc. There was a lizard on the wall. He kept the suitcase on the table. The keys are on the table. He works on a farm. The dog is lying on the floor. Please fix this picture on the wall. The book is on the table. The students are sitting on the bench. The teacher is sitting on the chair without arms. The teacher is sitting in the chair with arms. His flat is on the 4th floor. At with reference to places. We use at to talk about group activities or functions, to refer to a specific spot or point, or to refer to a specific address. Group activities, functions, spot, point, address എന്നിവയുടെ കൂടെ at ഉപയോഗിക്കുന്നു. At a meeting, at a location, at the party, at the office, at home, at the gate, at a point, at a spot, at an event, at a function, at an address, at the library, at work, etc. The boy is standing at the gate. They arrived at the station at 9 p.m. They were waiting at the bus stand. He lives at house number 495 Nehru Street. She lives at Tejas, Keralasheri. The institute is located at MG Road. He stopped at the shop on the way home. He works at Big Bazaar. Mohan lived at the end of the street. He is doing a doctorate program at Kerala University. He is doing BTech at CET College, Trivandrum. They have opened an office at shop number 452 MG Road. He is doing his masters at Kerala University. Did you see him at the party? There were many people at the meeting. They met at the conference. There were very few people at the party. I met Abhay at dinner. Women like to wear costly dresses at festivals. I met him at the bus stop. They met at the cafe. He worked in a restaurant during the evenings. He worked at a restaurant during the evenings. She works in a pizza restaurant. She works at a pizza restaurant. At with reference to time. At is used with clock times and meal times. സമയത്തിൻ്റെ കൂടെ at ഉപയോഗിക്കുന്നു. For example, at 5:30 a.m., at 12 p.m., at lunch time, at dinner time, at breakfast time, at supper, at break time, at night, at midnight, at noon, at midday, at the beginning of the journey, at the beginning of the year, at the beginning of the month, at the beginning of the week, at the beginning of the day, at the end of the journey, at the end of the year, at the end of the month, etc. At what time is the meeting? At what time is the lecture? At what time is the conference? At what time is the party? I will meet you at 10 a.m. tomorrow. He will arrive around 10 at night. She was talking too much at lunch. The children were playing at midnight. On with reference to time. We use on to refer to a specific day or date. ദിവസത്തിൻ്റെയും ഡേറ്റിൻ്റെയും കൂടെ ഓൺ ഉപയോഗിക്കുന്നു. On Monday, on 15 August. On what day is the meeting? On what day is the function? On what day is the lecture? On what day is the football match? On what date is the marriage? His birthday is on 14th May. His birthday is on Monday. I will meet you on Friday. I will meet you on 5th December. He gets his salary on the 5th of every month. It's a holiday on 26th January. Our flight is on Friday. There is no assembly on Thursday. There will not be special classes on weekdays. He reached Chennai on Sunday. India became independent on 15th August 1947. He returned from Chennai on 20th November. In with reference to time. We use in to refer to a specific month, season, year, century, longer duration, parts of days, etc. ഒരു ദിവസത്തിൻ്റെ ഭാഗം, ആഴ്ച, മാസം, സീസൺ, വർഷം, നൂറ്റാണ്ട് എന്നിവയുടെ കൂടെ ഇൻ ഉപയോഗിക്കുന്നു. ഇൻ ഡിസംബർ, ഇൻ 2020, ഇൻ സമ്മർ, ഇൻ ദ മോർണിംഗ്, ഇൻ ദ ആഫ്റ്റർനൂൺ, ഇൻ ദ ഈവനിങ്, in the past, in the future, in the last few years, in the last few months, in the last few weeks. Christmas is in December. His birthday is in May. India became independent in August 1947. India became independent in 1947. Onam is in August or September. His birthday is in the middle of May. We will be arriving there in a few minutes. We will be arriving there within a few minutes. He learnt programming in 3 months. I will meet you in December. He will go to Kerala in April. She gets up early in the morning. Please come back in half an hour. We do not use prepositions in the following cases. We all met last Sunday. The function is next Sunday. We will meet tomorrow. They went to Chennai yesterday. We will discuss today. We do yoga every day. They are coming back next week. They are going next month. We are planning a long trip next year. They went to the US last year. The meeting is this evening. The program is this morning. By, on, and in with reference to transport. We use by when we travel by public transport. Public transport വാഹനങ്ങളിൽ സഞ്ചരിക്കുമ്പോൾ by ഉപയോഗിക്കുന്നു. We travelled by train. We went by bus. We went by plane. We use in or on if it is a private vehicle. സ്വകാര്യ വാഹനങ്ങളിൽ സഞ്ചരിക്കുമ്പോൾ ഇന്നോ ഓണോ ഉപയോഗിക്കുന്നു. നടക്കുന്നതിന് ഓൺ ഫുട്ട് എന്നാണ് പറയുക. He went to the railway station in a taxi. They came in their friend's car. He went to school on the school bus. Rajesh went to his office on his bike. Rani went to the station on her scooter. Arun went to school on his bicycle. Ramu goes to school on foot, not by foot. By and with. We use by with people and we use with instruments. The rat was killed by him. The rat was killed with a stick. The letter was written by Ajit. The letter was written with a pen. There must be something wrong with his phone. He cut the cake with a plastic knife. By and for with time. By refers to the latest time at which an action will be over. For refers to the duration of time. The meeting will end by 5 p.m. The meeting will last for 3 hours. He was ill for a couple of days. In time and on time. In time means before the deadline. On time means exactly at the scheduled time. In time means within the scheduled time. സമയത്തിനുള്ളിൽ. On time at the scheduled time. കൃത്യസമയത്ത്. The manager wanted to start the meeting on time. The meeting started on time. He wants to finish the meeting in time. He completed his work in time. The ambulance reached on time. If you do not submit your project in time, you will be fined. Since and for. Since is used to denote some point of time. For denotes a duration of time. Since from a point of time, മുതൽക്ക്. For a certain duration of time, അത്ര സമയത്തിന്. I have not taken anything since yesterday. He has been ill since Monday. He has not been smoking since last Sunday. He has been working since 8 a.m. He has been working for the last 8 hours. He has been staying in Trivandrum for the last 3 years. He has been staying in Trivandrum since 2010. From. From means from a point of time or place. Il നിന്ന് മുതൽക്ക്. The river originates from that hill. He came from Chennai. He jumped from the truck and ran after the thief. Many people work from 9 to 6. There was a loud noise from upstairs. The shop will remain open from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. The shop will remain closed from 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. He is suffering from fever. 4. He worked for BSNL. He stayed there for a week. He rented a house for his holiday. He paid 15 rupees for the pen. He bought a dress for his sister. There is somebody waiting for you. Towards. Towards means nere. Towards refers to direction. He ran towards the police station. He did not see the bus coming towards him. 2. He went to school. She went to temple. They are going to Palakkad. We are going to Mumbai next week. During. During means for a duration of time. കുറച്ച് സമയത്തേക്ക് അഥവാ കാലത്തേക്ക്. During is used for known period. For example, during the last week, during the last month, during the last year, during childhood, during summer, during winter, during the war, etc. He was ill for a week and during that week he did not go to the office. The chairman came to the hall during the meeting. The president made a speech during his last visit to Trivandrum. Beside and besides. Beside means at the side of or by the side of. Besides means in addition to. Beside, arige, arugal. Besides, kodade. He is waiting beside the gate. He was sitting beside his brother. He sat beside me. Besides the teachers, the students also attended the function. Besides cricket, he enjoys watching football and badminton. Besides novels, she has published a number of short stories. We use between when we talk about two persons. We use among when we talk about more than two persons. Please distribute the sweets between the two brothers. Please distribute the sweets among the 20 children. There is an understanding between him and his friend. You can share the sweets among your friends. He distributed the sweets among the children. He was standing among his friends. Ago and before. Ago is used to indicate past events. Before is used in reference to two past events. പാസ്റ്റ് ഇവൻസിനെ സൂചിപ്പിക്കുവാൻ എഗോ ഉപയോഗിക്കുന്നു. രണ്ട് പാസ്റ്റ് ഇവൻസ് ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ബിഫോർ ഉപയോഗിക്കുന്നു. He came 3 days ago. The incident took place 3 years ago. The train had left before he reached the railway station. Into and in. Into means ilekku, in il. He jumped into the river. He went into the cave. He drove into the street. There are 30 students in the class. He was swimming in the river. He is in the room. He ran into the room. In and within. In means within means ullil. I will come back in 2 hours. I will come back within 2 hours. He will complete the work in a month. He can repair the car within 2 hours. Below and under. Below means under means thare. They live below us in the ground floor. The temperature can fall below 25 degrees Celsius. Rainfall was below average last year. His work is below average. He placed the book below the shelf. He was wearing a sweater under his shirt. She hid the ornaments under the pillow. He is sitting under the tree. Ram is working under Abhay. After and before. After means Shesham, Pinnil. Before means Munba, Munnil. After doing yoga, I rested for some time. After the morning routines, I did yoga for an hour. My friend had left before I reached. While going to Palakkad from Mundur, Olavakod is before Palakkad and Palakkad is after Olavakod. He can come after 11 am. He will meet you after 5 pm. He will meet you before 6 pm. About. About means kuricha. She talked about her son. He never complains about his pain. Everybody was talking about the accident. He was very excited about the picnic. You need not worry about me. Around Chittum. They sat around the table. Many people gathered around the scene of the accident. She had a scarf around her neck. The earth moves around the sun. Across. Kuruge or Vilangane. He went across the road to the shop. They went across the river on a boat. He walked across the street. Above, Mugalil. It's very hot today. The temperature is above average. It's very cold today. The temperature is below average. He held his hands above his head. The plane was flying above the clouds. There is a mirror above the wash basin. His room is above a shop. Near, Arige. He kept the box near the door. She stood near her mother. The temple is near the mountain. Along, Neele, along with Kude. They walked along the beach. He ran along the river bed. The boat sailed along the river. He went to school along with his mother. Beneath means below or under. The paper was hidden beneath a pile of books. In front of Munnil, there is a garden in front of our school. She sat in front of her dressing table. Something came in front of our car. A car was parked in front of our house. They never quarreled in front of their children. Opposite, Edire. There is a shop opposite our house. They ran in the opposite direction. He sat opposite me. They stood opposite to each other. Over means Mugalil or Kuricha. There are over 30 students in this class. A bird flew over the river. The market was overcrowded. The dog was run over by a truck. She travelled all over the world. They talked over a cup of coffee. It is no use crying over spilt milk. He jumped over the ditch. He has not seen her for over a week. Wait over there. He is over 30. She can get over it. Off. He is the principal of our school. He is the CM of our state. The name of my village is Keralasheri. Till and until means vare. He has to work till 6 pm. She has to wait till he comes back. You have to wait until your teacher comes. They watched TV until midnight. They played until dark. You should run until I tell you to stop. He exercised until he was tired. Don't move until the snake moves away. Through means ullilude. The plane went through the clouds. They went through the forest. He looked through the window. Some words do not take prepositions. For example, he asked me a question, not he asked to me a question. The doctor advised him to take rest, not the doctor advised to him to take rest. He told me to go back soon, not he told to me to go back soon. He requested me to attend the function, not he requested to me to attend the function. He reached the station, not he reached at the station. He ordered her dismissal, not he ordered for her dismissal. He ordered a cup of tea, not he ordered for a cup of tea. Amal entered the room, not Amal entered into the room. We discussed the matter, not we discussed about the matter. He went home, not he went to home. He entered the building, not he entered in the building. He approached the manager for some help. They invited us to the program. The manager recommended him for the post. She reminded me to buy vegetables. My mother loves me. Gopal married his cousin. He wanted to assist his friend. He obeyed the orders. He contacted his friends. The manager demanded an explanation. He is always ready to help others. He attended the meeting. He joined the company. Certain words take certain prepositions. ചില വാക്കുകളുടെ കൂടെ ചില prepositions തന്നെ ഉപയോഗിക്കണം. For example, abide by, absorbed in, abstain from, according to, accused of, affection for, agree to something, agree with a person, alternative to, angry at something, angry with a person, answer to, apologize for something, apologize to someone, argue with, ashamed of, attachment to, attention to, aware of, believe in, belong to, beware of, candidate for, capable of, care for, comment on, committed to, complain about something, complain against a person, comply with, confidence in, confident of, congratulate on, conscious of, contented with, depend on, deprived of, desire for, different from, disagree to something, disagree with a person, disapprove of something, dispose of, dispute with, engrossed in, accept for, faith in, familiar with, fit for, grateful to, guilty of, hatred for, hindrance to, hope for, hostile to, independent of, indifferent to, inquire into, insist on, jealous of, junior to, long for, look at some person, look for something, object to, occupied with, pity for, prefer to, preference for, prejudice against, prevent from, proud of, qualify for, quarrel with, recover from, refer to, refrain from, rely on, remedy for, reply to, responsible for, satisfy with, senior to, superior to. Thanks very much for watching. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. For more similar videos, you can visit my YouTube channel Chandran Cherat 5709. PDF files of these lessons are available in the subfolder Grammar Malayalam. The link has been given in the description box below. I have created a WhatsApp group English Club to clear doubts. If you want to join this group, please send your number and name to my phone 9400184031. Thank you.